the metropolitan city. Devotees would work in the shifts to finish the edition of Chaitanya Charitamrita. And they finished it within 2 months. And Prabhupada made a statement, whoever is participated in this edition of Chaitanya Charitamrita, I will take them home back to Godhead. And he did so. So we can see how much sacrifice all the acharyas and the followers of our acharyas have done. In second chapter, verse number 41, Srila Prabhupada, so while reading the commentary, so while he's reading the book, he's writing the commentary on Bhagavad Gita, Srila Prabhupada, Bhagavad Gita as it is. So at that time, he's referring Chakravarti Thakur's Bhagavad Gita also. So while reading, he came to the verse, second chapter, verse number 41. What is the verse? Vyavasayatmika buddhi ekeha kuru nandana bahushaka hyanantascha buddhayo avyavasayina. Those who are resolute in his determination, they're fixed in his goal. And in the purport, Chakravarti Thakur writes, what is this resolute determination? Vyavasayatmika buddhi means taking the instruction of the spiritual master as one's life and soul. This is called resolute determination, Vyavasayatmika buddhi. Prabhupada writes, and his lectures also he tells. So after reading this, he put the same statement as it is in the particular purport. Then he tells, his absorption, his dedication to his spiritual master increased more after reading this. And Prabhupada followed this. Whole life is just meditating and how to follow or establish the instructions of my spiritual master. And what is the instruction of spiritual master, Saraswati Thakur's, to Prabhupada? To print books and spread Krishna consciousness in the Western countries. So these are the two instructions one Srila Prabhupada got. When did he get? In which year?
63.
Any guess? 64, 65, 56, 40. Huh? 35? 34 going? 25? 1922.
Okay.
So that is the time when Srila Prabhupada, along with his friend Naren, for the first time met Saraswati Thakur. So Naren, at that time, Srila Prabhupada's home, so his father, Gaur Mohan De, so very nice devotees. So every single day, many sadhus would visit Srila Prabhupada's house. And Gaur Mohan De would nicely receive them, give them nice foodstuffs, everything. They would serve very nicely. But Prabhupada observed when he's in childhood only, there are some sadhus who are not correct. They would come home and they would eat kili, they would smoke. So Prabhupada got a bad impression on these sadhus. So one day when he was in the college, his friend Naren told him, come, there was a nice sadhu nearby. Please come, let's go and meet. Then Prabhupada, I know all these sadhus here. I don't want to come again. I don't want to see. Then Naren told, no, these are actually perfect, proper sadhu, please come. So his friend Naren forced Prabhupada to get it. Similarly, in our life also, there are some people, some friends or some people who might have got us in Krishna consciousness. Of course, after that, Naren was not there in Bhakti, Prabhupada progressed. So Naren forced Prabhupada to come, at the time Charan, to meet his spiritual master. So when both of them went, Ulta Danga, that is a place. So both of them paid obeisance to sadhu. So when they arose, immediately Saraswati Thakur told, you two people are well educated in English. Why don't you go to West and spread the movement of Krishna consciousness, the teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to the whole world? In the first meet only, 1922, he got this instruction. And after finishing the class, while coming down from the class, he is going home. So he told, Prabhupada is telling to his friend, Charan is telling to his friend Naren, our Krishna conscious movement, the teachings of Lord Chaitanya are in our hands of a right person. And at that time only, Charan accepted Srila Saraswati Thakur as his spiritual master. And of course, after a few years also, So Saraswati Thakur gives the same instruction again. Print books whenever you get money, print books and spread the mission of Krishna consciousness all over the world, especially in the Western countries. And we know Srila Prabhupada, he took that those instructions as his life and soul, and worked hard the whole life. So this is the mood, what he tells, what he writes in purpose also. In one of the two slokas in Bhakti Vaibhava we are going through. So there also he mentions, I think this is a discussion between Karda Muni and Brahma. So Brahma gives some instruction to Karda Muni. So at that time the sloka comes. In that sloka, translation, I'll find out the sloka. So Prabhupada says, he writes it in this way. Yes, sir. Whatever you say, I follow. This should be the mood of a disciple. No question of rejection. So whatever the spiritual master tells, so take this instruction as a life and soul and follow it. This is the mood we can derive from this great acharyas, especially Srila Prabhupada and his glorious disciples. So they have done so much of sacrifice just for all of us. If we are able to sit today and discuss Bhagavatam, following the 4 regulative principles, chanting 16 rounds, thinking about the spiritual world, okay, one day I will also go to spiritual world. Having this desire itself such a great thing, just think about it. In the material, if you go out and tell any person going on the road, the aim of life is to go back home, back to Godhead. The person will tell, "Are pagal ho gaya kya? You became mad?" This ISKCON people make him mad. So life, if you ask them what is the goal of life, they will tell, eat, sleep, make, enjoy. Life is like an ice cream. We have to taste it, finish it before it melts. That is their aim, just to enjoy. And definitely all of ours goal is also like that only, similar like that before coming to Krishna consciousness. And after coming to Krishna consciousness, connecting to ISKCON, taking the path of Krishna consciousness, now our goal is completely diverted. No sense gratification, only Krishna consciousness, at least externally. So if you are thinking in this position, means it's only by the mercy and sacrifice of all these great acharyas. So without them, we are nowhere here in this world. Nowhere. So these are the great people who saved our life from going to hell. So every single day, so we have to remember these great acharyas. And every single day, we can remember Chakravarti Thakur, Visvanatha Chakravarti Thakur. How? He is the one who gave these wonderful prayers. Samsar Dhava. Every single day we are praying. Just imagine. So prayers given by Chakravarti Thakur. So we can remember him. How wonderful is he in his devotional service. So we can pray to him every single day, especially tomorrow. Tomorrow is his disappearance day. So whatever devotion you have for your spiritual master and the Lord, please give a small drop for me. We can pray to him. So by remembering these great personalities, so for us, the Acharya Srila Prabhupada and his glorious disciples, by remembering their pastimes, their sacrifices, one thing should cultivate in our heart is the gratitude. Gratitude means I have got so much from this personality, from the devotees. What am I giving in return to them? This is a question mark. And during Bhakti Vaibhava, I think, so we have made this activity. So what ISKCON given to you, what you have given to ISKCON in return. So we could write many points in that activity. What ISKCON has given to me. What I have given to Krishna, what I have given to ISKCON? 1, 2, 3, 4, max 5, nothing else, nothing more. It's a nice activity as sadhakas for us to contemplate about it. So they give me so much. What am I giving in return? How much sacrifice am I doing? So when we have this gratitude, no? So whenever there are some discrepancies, some lackings in the facilities, in the prasadam, or whatever. So you don't feel much. Because whatever you're getting is already really great, already too much. So if we have this gratitude, we can continue the path of Krishna consciousness. And when this gratitude is missing, we start complaining. So I didn't get this, my superior didn't give me this, these devotees are like this, like this, like this. All the complaints will come out. So you can remember in the mind. So whenever I am getting a complaint means the consequence, the cause is I don't have gratitude. If gratitude is there, of course we do have gratitude for sure. But how much? If you have full gratitude, there will be no question of complaint. There will be no question of complaint. We go on without our circumstances we have got, and with thanking the Lord, we continue our service. So with that gratitude, so we can think how much sacrifice should I do for the society, for ISKCON society, for the parampara. So in this way, we have discussed the whole life story in detail, in little bit detail, about Visvanatha Chakravarti Thakur, glorious pastime, and how sacrifice done by Srila Prabhupada and his glorious disciples. But we have to remember all these great pastimes of these great disciples, great acharyas in our life, and try to cultivate the mood of gratitude in our life and continue in the path of devotion service. So with this, I would like to conclude. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hope there are no questions since it's a life and teachings. Still, if there are any, we can take.